Adding a code question column to the Electrical Contractor magazine website is an excellent idea. It would provide valuable resources to electricians and help draw visitors to the website. For the number of non-calculation and calculation questions, consider this balance. For non-calculation questions, aim for 5 to 7 per month. For calculation questions, aim for 2 to 3 per month. This balance allows for a mix of questions that test both theoretical knowledge and practical application skills. For the frequency of posting new questions, consider weekly or bi-weekly postings such as every Monday or every other Monday. For answer updates, consider monthly updates. This schedule ensures regular updates and provides ample time for readers to complete the questions and review the answers. Other suggestions include a variety of questions, reference links, an interactive format, community discussion, and continuing education credits. First, include questions from various National Electrical Code, also known as NEC, articles and sections to cover a wide range of electrical topics. Second, provide direct links to relevant NEC articles and related resources for further reference. Third, consider an online quiz format where users can submit their answers and receive immediate feedback. Fourth, create a forum or discussion board where users can share their perspectives and ask follow-up questions. Fifth, explore the possibility of offering continuing education credits for completing the quizzes. The benefits of this system are that it provides electricians with a resource to enhance their knowledge and skills, draws visitors to the Electrical Contractor magazine website, establishes the magazine as a trusted source of electrical information, and promotes safety and code compliance in the industry. The goal is to provide a valuable learning resource and also to drive traffic to the website by providing engaging content. Consider a system where questions are categorized by NEC article or topic for easy searching. This could also involve different difficulty levels, allowing users to filter based on their experience. Another way to enhance the interactive format is to include detailed explanations for both correct and incorrect answers. This helps users understand the reasoning behind the code requirements. It is also important to stay up to date with the latest NEC edition. Regularly review and update the questions to reflect any changes in the code. The goal is to be accurate and relevant. When creating calculation questions, provide step-by-step solutions to help users understand the calculation procedures. This can be particularly useful for complex calculations involving voltage drop, conduit fill, and motor sizing. To foster community engagement, consider featuring user-submitted questions or challenges. This can encourage participation and create a sense of ownership among users. To promote the code question column, create a marketing plan that includes social media promotion, email newsletters, and collaborations with other industry websites. To make the questions more accessible, consider offering them in multiple formats such as text, audio, and video. This caters to different learning styles and preferences. If possible, partner with electrical training schools or organizations to promote the code question column. This can help reach a wider audience of electricians and apprentices. Consider tracking user progress and providing certificates of completion for those who successfully complete a certain number of quizzes or questions. This can add an element of gamification and encourage continued learning. The non-calculation questions should focus on the theoretical knowledge behind the NEC. These questions can cover topics such as definitions, general requirements for electrical installations, wiring methods, equipment grounding, and overcurrent protection. The calculation question should focus on applying the NEC to practical scenarios. These questions can cover topics such as conductor sizing, voltage drop calculations, conduit fill calculations, motor circuit calculations, and transformer calculations. It is important to provide clear and concise explanations for both the questions and the answers. The explanations should reference the relevant NEC articles and sections. You can also include diagrams and illustrations to help users visualize the concepts. Creating a consistent posting schedule is important to keep users engaged. Consider posting new questions on the same day each week or every other week. This helps users anticipate new content and plan their learning accordingly. When creating the questions, keep in mind the different skill levels of electricians. Include questions that are appropriate for both journeyman and master electricians. You can also create questions that are specifically designed for apprentices. Promoting safety is an important aspect of the code question column. Include questions that focus on safety practices and procedures. You can also provide resources on electrical safety and best practices. Consider partnering with industry experts to create content for the code question column. This can help ensure the accuracy and relevance of the information. Creating a visually appealing and user-friendly interface is important for attracting and retaining users. Make sure the website is easy to navigate and that the questions are easy to read. To gather feedback from users, consider including a survey or feedback form on the website. This can help you identify areas for improvement and make the code question column more valuable. It is also important to monitor the website for any errors or inaccuracies. Regularly review the content to ensure that it is up to date and accurate. Consider creating a mobile app for the code question column. This would allow users to access the questions and answers on their mobile devices. To monetize the code question column, consider offering premium content or features for a fee. This could include access to additional questions, personalized feedback, or continuing education credits. When creating the questions, be creative and engaging. Use real-world scenarios and examples to make the questions more relevant and interesting. Consider incorporating multimedia elements into the code question column, such as videos and animations. This can help users visualize the concepts and make the learning experience more engaging. It is also important to promote the code question column to other industry publications and websites. This can help reach a wider audience of electricians and apprentices. Consider offering discounts or promotions to users who sign up for the code question column. This can help incentivize users to participate and make the learning experience more affordable. When creating the questions, be mindful of copyright laws. Do not use any copyrighted material without permission. It is also important to protect the privacy of users. Do not collect any personal information without their consent. Regularly review the analytics for the code question column to track its performance. This can help you identify areas that are performing well and areas that need improvement. It is also important to stay informed about the latest trends and technologies in the electrical industry. This can help you create content that is relevant and engaging. Consider creating a mentorship program for electricians. This would allow experienced electricians to share their knowledge and skills with less experienced electricians. Promoting diversity and inclusion in the electrical industry is important. Include questions and resources that are relevant to electricians from all backgrounds. It is also important to create a welcoming and inclusive online community. Encourage users to respect each other and to share their perspectives in a constructive manner. Consider creating a scholarship program for students who are pursuing careers in the electrical industry. This would help support the next generation of electricians and promote the industry. Providing valuable resources to electricians is an excellent way to enhance their knowledge and skills. This will also attract visitors to the Electrical Contractor magazine website. This establishes the magazine as a trusted source of electrical information and promotes safety and code compliance in the industry. In terms of specific topics for non-calculation questions, these might include grounding and bonding requirements, wiring methods such as non-metallic sheath cable, also known as NM cable, or rigid metal conduit, also known as RMC, overcurrent protection for different types of circuits and equipment, requirements for special occupancies such as hazardous locations or healthcare facilities, and the proper use of electrical testing equipment. Calculation questions could cover topics such as determining the correct conductor size for a given load, calculating voltage drop in a circuit, determining the appropriate size of conduit for a given number of conductors, calculating the short circuit current at a specific point in a system, and determining the appropriate size of a generator for a backup power system. The question should be designed to be challenging but not overly difficult, and the answers should be clear, concise, and easy to understand. It would be a good idea to have a team of experienced electricians review the questions and answers before they are published to ensure their accuracy. The website could also include a glossary of electrical terms and a list of helpful resources such as links to the NEC manufacturers' websites and other industry organizations. To encourage participation, the website could offer a leaderboard that ranks users based on their performance on the quizzes. It could also offer badges or other rewards for completing certain milestones. The website could also include a forum where users can ask questions, share their experiences, and connect with other electricians. To further enhance the value of the code question column, consider incorporating video tutorials or demonstrations that explain key concepts or procedures. For example, a video could demonstrate how to properly size conductors for a specific application or how to perform a voltage drop calculation. To keep the content fresh and engaging, consider inviting guest contributors to submit questions or articles. This could include electrical engineers, inspectors, or other industry professionals. To make the code question column more accessible, consider translating the content into multiple languages. This would allow electricians from around the world to benefit from the resource. To promote the code question column to a wider audience, consider partnering with social media influencers or bloggers who focus on the electrical industry. These individuals can help spread the word about the resource and encourage their followers to participate. To ensure the long-term sustainability of the code question column, consider developing a business plan that outlines the costs and revenues associated with the project. This will help you identify potential funding sources and ensure that the project is financially viable. Furthermore, to enhance user experience, implement a robust search functionality allowing users to quickly find questions related to specific NEC articles or topics. Categorize questions not only by topic but also by difficulty level, allowing users to progressively challenge themselves as their knowledge grows. Implement a system for users to flag questions or answers that they believe are incorrect or unclear, ensuring continuous improvement in accuracy. Consider adding a feature that allows users to create personalized study plans based on their individual learning goals and skill gaps. This could involve selecting specific topics or difficulty levels and tracking their progress over time. Integrate the code question column with other resources on the Electrical Contractor magazine website, such as articles, videos, and product reviews, creating a comprehensive learning ecosystem for electricians. Explore the possibility of offering different subscription tiers with varying levels of access to content and features, catering to the diverse needs and budgets of electricians. Collaborate with electrical equipment manufacturers to create sponsored content or quizzes that showcase their products and services, providing valuable information to users while generating revenue for the website. Consider hosting live Q&A sessions with industry experts, allowing users to ask questions and receive real-time answers, fostering a sense of community and engagement. To make the learning experience more engaging, incorporate gamification elements such as points, badges, and leaderboards, incentivizing users to participate and compete with each other. The frequency of posting should also consider the workload of the target audience. Posting too frequently might overwhelm users, while posting too infrequently might lead to disengagement. A balance must be struck, perhaps through a poll or survey, to determine the ideal posting rate. To cater to different learning preferences, questions could be presented in various formats, such as multiple choice, true or false, fill in the blank, or even image-based questions that require users to identify code violations. Consider providing a mobile app or a downloadable PDF version of the questions for offline access, enabling users to study even without an internet connection. Regular maintenance and updating of the content are essential to ensure its continued relevance and accuracy. The code changes frequently, and it's crucial to reflect these changes in the questions and answers. This may involve assigning a dedicated team or individual to monitor code updates and revise the content accordingly.